Which brings me to the situation with 8-Bit Eric. And this situation is really, really wild. Could theoretically be turning into a lawsuit from 8-Bit Eric. Allegedly, potentially. I quote tweeted 8-Bit Eric. I said, this is turning into the epic RTU crash out stream to end all crash out streams. 8-Bit Eric posted, ReviewTechUSA falsely called me a groomer and PDF file based on long debunked fake accusations. He admitted he did it just for content. I am demanding an immediate public retraction. If not, I will pursue legal action for defamation and targeted harassment. Pretty strong words, Eric. What did
Eric groomed out? Groomed out there. He said,
what did Rich have to say here? Let's listen to Dickers.
Eric groomed out there. He says he's a groomer.
Eric groomed out there. He's a groomer. Okay. Rich, I know you don't like me. I don't even not like you. I'm very indifferent about you. I just find you pathetic. As someone who just finds you pathetic, I'm going to say, you can't say those things about someone. You can't just go on a stream and say that. That's pretty bad. Is it like lawsuit bad? I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. Is it something that I would sue over on an offhanded comment? Probably not. Probably not. If it's repetitive and continuous all the time, then that's a different topic. Would I jump to the point that Eric did right now over this? No, but I don't know if there's a history. I don't know if Rich has done this for a while with Eric. I don't know. All I know is it's not great legally to be saying these words without allegedly.
Eric groomed out there. He says he's a groomer.
You can't do that. And Rich has been doing this long enough to know better. That's really bad. I haven't even gotten further in this, but damn, that's bad.
That's why he's defending the fruit that they're like, yeah, the fact that I could go for low-hanging fruit that there's actually a girl that Eric groomed out there. He's a groomer.
It's a very bad look. All right. I think that's fair. But Rich doesn't seem to be worried about it on his stream. He encouraged Eric to bring a lawsuit on him.
That's why he's defending Donald Trump, because Eric's probably a pedophile too. And here's a guy in the corner right now, white knighting for someone who's probably a pedophile. Just
at least he threw the probably in there at someone else. Picking and choosing his hand.
Saying it's out there, Eric. It is out there. And I've always held my tongue until there's irrefutable evidence, but now I'm not doing it anymore.
Okay, so this is really bad. Like, again, really bad. I'm no lawyer, but I would imagine just going on a bender like this and saying these things about someone, it's not going to do you any favors if someone does bring a lawsuit against you. Is it enough? I don't personally think so. But again, I'm no lawyer. I'm no judge. We saw what happened with the Carl Jobs, Billy Mitchell situation in Australia. Australia is different, but I mean, it's just, you never know how a court's going to hear and understand something.
You're a fucking groomer. There you go. I mean, the fact that you won't talk about Trump, but wanted to look through my Dropbox to inspect the pictures that were in there wasn't enough of a red flag. There's actually a person out there that you allegedly groomed.
Okay, so at the very end, he's like, allegedly to a person, but I don't know if he's talking about a different person because he said he is that at the beginning. Is he talking about a different person now? It's just like, bro, you don't want to, that puts you into so much legal hot water just to even talk like that. It's crazy. So this is the statement from 8-Bit Eric about the lawsuit. And I have a clip from RTU here. Hold on. So this is a clip from his stream that I cut. Let's hear what Rich has to say when he found out that Eric was potentially going to be suing him.
Eric, do me a favor, dude. Eric, sue me. Go ahead and sue me. All the nasty shit you've said about me, go ahead. Fucking sue me.
You know, I do worry about the economics of lawsuits because people who have nothing to lose are the ones that are so flippant about it. Yeah, go ahead and sue me. Spend all your money on a lawsuit. Even if you win, what the fuck are you going to get out of Dickers, bro? What are you going to get out of it? He knows that too. If you are a loser in this world, you have nothing to your name. What are you going to take from the guy? That's the problem. And I think Dickers realizes that, where he's just like, yeah, fuck, I can say whatever I want. I got nothing to lose, bro.
I take back nothing. Fuck you.
Yep.
Let's read this. Recently, Review Tech. What did he do this like 2 seconds ago? Chris VW, thank you for becoming a member.
Ardent sapient.
Recently, ReviewTechUSA, don't know who that is, has made extremely serious and false allegations against me, publicly labeling me as a groomer and a pedophile before attempting to walk back these comments saying allegedly. You said you need to look through. These statements are entirely false, defamatory, and based on discredited claims from nearly 5 years ago originating from a fake account. The person whose name was misused in these accusations has already dismissed them as false, and I have previously provided proof clearing my name. Despite this, Review Tech USA just today, he just must have wrote this.
Yeah, obviously, you fucking idiot.
Despite this, Review Tech USA goes through.
He's literally quoting what you said earlier in your stream. What the hell?
Pete the lies that you're a groomer. Allegedly, but you're a groomer. There's a ton of evidence out there.
Allegedly, but you are. Like, you can't say that, bro. Is he echoing? It might be picking up on my microphone. Hold
on. He openly admitted just like you don't believe Eric, even though there's that, you don't believe, you want to look through my Dropbox to make sure the images check out. You want to look at family photos of when Lauren and her kids went to the beach. Essentially saying you want to look at her teenage daughters in bikinis to make sure there's nothing in there that you approve of.
Now, I got to be honest, like for those of you that don't know about the whole Dropbox situation, there were allegations that the Dropbox that Jay Hooft, his editor, was working with, allegedly, I don't know how, but it came to light that there were pictures of like Rich's like younger nieces in their bikinis in it, and those were like the only pictures that they saw. Allegedly, again, going off memory with this, and if that is the case, it was not a great look. That's all people were saying at the time. It's not a great look. Now, Rich takes that very personally, and he's trying to somehow spin that into Eric is a groomer because Eric wanted to find out if that was true. I don't know how would Eric be the groomer from that? That's a reach and a half, but okay.
You know what's funny? Is they'll say, Jocelyn, they'll say all the defamatory shit about us that they want to. As soon as something slightly goes across the line, he's already ready to get the lawyers going. Fuck you. Many rumors are out there that you're a groomer. Go fuck yourself. I'm going to keep talking about it. Get your lawyer ready.
Wow.
Get the lawyer. Get it. These fucking guys, man. Remember when I actually had a case against Keemstar and they were if I
actually had a case. Rich, come on. Actually had a case.
I could get a lawyer to hear me out.
If I could get a lawyer to hear me out. Okay, so you thought you had a case and no lawyer thought you had a case. So qualified people were like, you don't have a case, but you still stand by that you had a case.
Probably could have went somewhere. They were laughing at it.
Yeah, if a lawyer's not going to take your case, you probably don't have a case. That's pretty standard.
Everything out there, Eric, is public too. And I'll keep saying it. Go fuck yourself, you fucking piece of shit.
I'm telling you guys, there's a lot of internal demons that this guy's dealing with. you don't talk like this to other people. Like it's so strange. It's so random. Like unless you actually have a reason to, I feel like Rich just flies off the hinge so quickly on the very minute things that it's just like, oh no, that's a big thing. Because in his brain, he's just like he's spinning these things around and turning them into a much bigger thing than it really is, and then it just explodes. Like, bro, holy shit, chill. Like, what the hell?
And I always say this too. I'm not saying I did plenty wrong during that period. You added 8 gallons of kerosene when Jay and I were having a fallout. You helped make it as public as it was.
Oh, that fallout.
As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure that you were the one who ran to Jay to put it all out there. Again, I shouldn't have handled it the way I did. I'm not taking any of onus or blame away on me. And then you made 8 billion videos about it. You really want to fuck with me, Eric. You really want them to look into all of these things. Good luck. Get the lull suit going.
So that was Rich basically daring Eric to sue him, which is wild to me. My concern is, by the way, these people, I don't know about Eric because I think Eric has a family member or a close friend that is a lawyer that may be able to assist him for a low price or even free. Maybe. I don't know. But it still takes time from the lawyer. So they're not going to just pick up a frivolous case for no reason. If there is actionable items here, they may take it up. But they also want to do the research of who they're going to be suing and if there's anything they can get out of them. If they hire a PI to figure out what Rich has, does he own his parents' house or do they still own it? It's in their name. What finances does Rich have? What kind of, like, if you figure all these things out about him, you do the math and you're just like, yeah, even if we win, we're not going to get anything. So it's useless. And I worry that Rich knows that. And he's just like, yeah, fuck you. Like, sue me. Here's the other thing, by the way, that I find fascinating. Rich is a staunch defender of Alyssa Mercante in her frivolous lawsuit against me, but yet seems to think that 8-Bit Eric has a frivolous lawsuit to be thrown at him. Why does Alyssa have merit, but Eric's doesn't? Like, you got to try to remove your bias, Rich, and realize that if you stand for one, you'd have to say that Eric also has a case against you, and you would be very scared about it if you're so sure Alyssa has such a strong case against me. It's very weird to me. It's very weird to me. But yeah, that's the situation with the ReviewTechUSA and 8-Bit Eric potentially entering a legal battle. And if it does proceed into something, I'll definitely be covering that because damn, that'll be interesting. That'll definitely be interesting. By the way, I guess just one more thing on it. Can we stop? I get that Eric is frustrated about this. Can we stop just immediately going to a lawsuit? And I mean this is Eric to my friend too. Like, can everyone just stop doing this? Can we stop just going first thing? Let's throw a C&D at someone. Can we just have a conversation first? But I guess Eric is very frustrated that he does not want his brand damage with something that has been allegations that have been dismissed. But at the same time, I'm a little bit gun shy when it comes to lawsuits after what I've been going through, because I would like to think even Alyssa would agree that a lawsuit is no fun, no matter which side you're on with it. So, yeah, I guess I would just say, just careful what you wish for if that's what you're going towards. If I were going to sue someone, it would be like because actual damages happened, and I can definitely, without a shadow of a doubt, prove what the damages were and how they were happening. And even that, by the way, doesn't guarantee a win for you, because a lot of things can go different directions. That's what's crazy about the legal system. Yeah, no, I agree. Netflix, I agree. It is a huge, huge allegation. But it's also one of those, I don't know. I don't know how Eric could prove damages from that statement. But maybe you wouldn't even need to prove damages. Maybe you could say, hell, if Alyssa beats me, maybe he could just use stochastic terrorism and be like, oh yeah, it's that thing. He said mean words to me. So that thing that Smash JT lost, put that on me too, and I'll win with that. That's what scares me about this kind of stuff. It's just the legal system is very flawed. I agree, Rails. I agree. I'm not waking up every day. Can't wait to see RTU fail. It just naturally continues to happen and finds me.